Good morning, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. My name is Stephanie, and for a personal reading, my email address is below in the description box. And for our focus card of the day video, the Magician was pulled. So the messages that God has for us today. Now is a great time for our spiritual development. We would do well to concentrate on the pursuit of a subject of interest, but never made time to pursue. The ability to channel magical energy, the ability to channel energy has increased dramatically. Benefiting from our spiritual development by concentrating our energy. This is stronger and greater psychic abilities coming to the forefront. So stronger and greater skills, talents, and abilities presenting themselves today. So one of the messages I'm getting, focus, concentration. So a focal point, something to focus on. So open-eyed meditation and focusing on an object during our open-eyed meditation. Focus and concentration. So there are 4 items, objects in front of the magician, and a sword, a wand, a pentacle, and a cup. So we may have multiple tasks to accomplish, to achieve, to work on today. And what I'm getting is one thing at a time. The Magician is card number 1 in the Major Arcana. So one thing at a time, folks. Okay, so greater and stronger abilities to channel. We are also, our vessels are able to channel greater amounts of energy. Our amplification, the distance that our energy is traveling, is being amplified. So focus on one thing at a time. Today is the opposite of multitasking. Okay, so the Mermaid Oracle card that came out today. Blessed change. A major life change brings us great blessings. Although we may feel as if our life is upside down right now, everything that's occurring is for our best. This card assures us that the changes in our life are actually helping us leave behind that which no longer serves us. Our spiritual purpose with the old situations are now complete. We're urged to stay centered, concentration, focus, centered, grounded. We're urged to stay centered in grace, gracefulness. Somehow, some way, somewhere, we are being observed on 4 different platforms, 4 different ways. We are being observed. Okay, so choose gracefulness. We're urged to stay centered in grace and acceptance. So acceptance, that's an element of surrender. Acceptance, that is surrender. Keep affirming, I welcome divinely inspired change, and I stay centered in the eye of the storm as change occurs around and within me. A stormy background. So one of the messages that I'm receiving is we are going through a transformation. and we are being assisted, supported, guided. Okay? We may be unsure as to why all of this energetic shift or shifts are occurring. It's the opposite of our making. It's divinely guided. And what is going on? Our foundation is solid. So what is going on is the shedding of other aspects of our life. So God is showing us what doors to close, what doors to walk away from, what direction. And let's look at that in a different perspective. We are being shown which direction to advance, which direction to move forward in, which directions to move forward in. Okay? I welcome divinely inspired change as I stay centered in the eye of the storm, as change occurs around and within me. All change is for our highest good. I know that love is stable and always provides for us, for me and my loved ones, no matter what our outer situations appear to be. So, energetic shifts, things changing, and we may feel like we are in this energy. However, what God is saying is, hey, remain focused. This is for our highest and greatest good. What's going on behind us, around us, has nothing to do with us. And our concentration, our focus today, our determination today, but today and the days ahead. Meaning this is the opposite of just limited to these 24 hours. Okay? So things are shifting. And this is divinely guided. Our foundation is solid. So while things are shifting around us, we are remaining focused. We are remaining concentrated on us, on our goals, on the things we are achieving. Change ushers in fresh opportunities to learn, grow, prosper, and create new relationships. The key is to keep breathing and enjoy the changes, even if they're intimidating. If the universe pushes us towards new responsibilities, know that we are qualified in heaven's eyes. So again, these shifts, these changes are occurring for us. Happiness. Enjoy these changes. Welcome these changes. And we are stable and focused in love. While all of this other energy is going on around us. See the hood of the magician's cloak? Blinders. What's going on around us is the opposite of us. What's going on around us is for us. Divine guidance. See the 8? The infinity symbol? This is divine guidance, folks. even though the mermaid seems like she's upside down, she's still smiling. Joy. There's joy and blessings occurring today. We are qualified. God's got our back. God knows we are up for this. We are up for these new responsibilities. We're ready. So, spiritual development, meditation, healing, foresight, psychic abilities, psychic connections, psychic communications. As we are working on developing our skills, talents, and abilities, concentration, a focal point, focus, something to focus on, one thing at a time. Then the, super attractor oracle card. True manifesting is about receiving what is for the highest good for all. So these shifts in energy are occurring for our highest good as well as for the highest good of everyone involved. True manifesting. The magician is all about manifestation. Okay, so the Empress, card number 3, is complete and total abundance, complete and total creation, creating the desires, the desires of the heart. So where I'm going with this, 1, 2, 3, the magician is a powerful creator, a powerful manifester. And the Empress is a greater level of creation and manifesting. True manifesting is about receiving. Receiving. We are receiving spiritual development. We are receiving concentration. We are receiving focus today. We are receiving stronger and greater skills, talents, and abilities coming to the forefront. We know that everything is occurring for our highest and greatest good, as well as for the highest and greatest good of everyone involved. True manifesting is about receiving, listening, openness, comprehension, hearing, reflection, processing. Abundance. When our heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. God knows our heart. He tests our heart. He knows if we are giving from a place of serving. And he knows if we are giving just to receive. God knows the difference. He knows. Abundance, when our heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. great blessings. Then the Divine Doors card. Heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing hearts. So we are emerging out of the darkness, however that resonates for us. Major shifts, major transformations, major changes. They have been occurring around us. They have already begun. Today, we will experience a portion of these changes, of these shifts, of these transformations. And great blessings are coming from this, folks. They're already on their way. Then the astrological symbol card. Let's go with that. Libra, optimistic, gracious, grace. So optimistic, gracious, charming. Those are the higher vibrational energies. Other energies that we may encounter. Perfectionist, indecisive, and controlling. Libra is September 23rd to October 22nd. The element is air. The ruling planet is Venus. Empress energy, love, support, encouragement. Again, creation energy, manifesting energy, abundance energy. The major arcana card is justice, the scales. The crystal, opal, peridot. The colors are pink and green. The lucky numbers are 4, 6, and 9. And the flower is rose and daisy. So what I'm getting, folks, is things were imbalanced somehow, some way, somewhere. And that is where these changes, these shifts, that's what these shifts are doing. They are balancing out the playing field. Things are balancing out, however that resonates for us. And it's for, if I can pick up the card, the highest and greatest good for all involved, for all. So when our heart's intention is to serve humanity, a random act of kindness, providing a random act of kindness, doors of abundance naturally open. See, that door is already open. All we have to do is step up, advance, move forward, and climb the stairs into the light. So, there may physically be a storm outside. That may be a metaphor for things occurring around us. And we understand Empress energy. We are remaining focused on us. See how the metaphor I keep getting is the horse with the blinders. Okay? When we have blinders around our eyes, all we see is each task ahead of us instead of our peripheral vision is temporarily covered up. And that's intentional. That's intentional. So things are shifting. Things are occurring. Things are changing. And God is balancing this out. So somehow, some way, somewhere, aspects of our life, sword, spirit, wand, pentacle, cup, aspects of our life were unbalanced. And I'm also getting going with the flow. Waves of energy, the waves and the movement of the waves. And it looks like she has enjoyed being moved around by this powerful shift of energy. Because again, she's smiling. So this shift is about us receiving. Pink, green, optimistic, joy, going with the flow. So we're working on one task, something occurs, and we are going with the flow. We're like, okay, I need to put that task off to the side for the moment. So let's move on to the next one. Focus, concentration. Because once we've completed task B, we can always go back to task A and work on that. Or we can move forward to task C and then come back to task A. However that resonates for us. But these are major shifts of energy, folks. And all are benefiting from this huge shift. Abundance is coming in. Doors are opening up for us from this movement. Mourning, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. Mourning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. So no more space, rent-free space in our head, folks. Shedding lower vibrational energy, shedding depression, moving out of the darkness and stepping into the light. Mourning now has had its time. Grieving, mourning, we are now shedding that energy. We are releasing and letting go that energy. Do not pay it a single time. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing hearts. So, first and foremost, we are being blessed. How? Spiritual development. Being given time to focus on a skill, talent, and ability that we are interested in and just haven't had the time or haven't made the time to develop. So, our ability to channel magical energy, our ability to channel energy has increased dramatically. Blessing. Benefiting from the spiritual development by concentrating our energy, stronger and greater psychic abilities coming to the forefront. Stronger and greater skills, talents, and abilities coming to the forefront. Blessing, blessing, growth, development, blessing. And through this process, aspects, something, things, however that resonates for us, we're out of balance. And this shift, this metaphysical storm, so to speak, is bringing in balance. So we are being asked to go with the flow and enjoy the ride, enjoy the waves. Because everything is working out for everyone's highest and greatest good. And random acts of kindness, folks, that is another thing that opens the doors. Let light embrace the healing hearts. We are going to be interacting with individuals, and our random act of kindness is going to aid in, it's going to be confirmation for other people. Mourning now has had its time. So, in balance in our lives as well as the lives of others. And our random act of kindness, our random acts of kindness are also confirmation for ourselves as well as for those we are interacting with. Do not pay it a single dime. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. I have to look up the verse for it to be specific, verbatim. However, the principle, the way I receive the message from God through that verse is, these are not moments to publish on social media. Look what I did. Look what I did. Look at my giving heart. Look at my kindness. God knows our hearts. When our heart's intention is to serve humanity, that means spur of the moment, we don't have our phone ready to record as we're doing it. We are just doing it simply to be good Samaritans, simply to be great neighbors. And who is our neighbor? Yes, our physical neighbors directly that we live next to, but anyone next to us in any environment we are in is our neighbor. So doors naturally open. Doors of abundance naturally open. Great blessings. Random acts of kindness are what open the door for these great blessings. And random acts of kindness are going to make a difference in the lives of those that we interact with today. So we are being blessed. We are growing. We are developing. We have mastered one aspect. And God is saying, hey, you've got that. Let's work on whatever else it is you want to work on. Let's something new, something creative, something inspirational. Optimistic, gracious, and charming. And surrendering control. Working on task A. Okay, something arises. Let's set that off to the side and let's work on task B. We'll eventually come back around to task A. ruling planet, Venus. That is love, nurturing, compassion, art, nature. Nature. These shifts are for everyone's highest and greatest good. And we're being asked to enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, folks. As well as random acts of kindness. And where I'm going with that is we'll just be going about our day and all of a sudden we'll think, oh, I can do this, and then do it. Just create that random act of kindness in the moment. It is going to provide confirmation for this individual, for these individuals that we encounter. And the random acts of kindness are opening the door for these great blessings of abundance to come in. And God is balancing everything out. Everything. God is balancing everything out that needed attention. God sees everything. God knows our hearts. We can't hide the intentions of our hearts from God. And He's balancing all of that out. And this is for the highest and greatest good of all. Emerge from the darkness. Advance. Allow our light to shine. Let light embrace the healing heart. Hugs. Embracing. Someone needs a hug today, folks. Random acts of kindness. Someone's are in need of hugs. We ask, are you open to a hug? Are you open to receiving a hug? Are you open to receiving physical comfort? However that resonates for us. Mental, spiritual, physical, emotional comfort. Pink, green, rose, daisy. So, random acts of kindness, pink, green, roses, and daisies will be our signs. People wearing the color pink, people wearing the color green, people carrying flowers, people with flowers on their clothing. Ruling planet Venus, love, support, encouragement, hugs, hugs. This is divinely orchestrated. Growth and development from these shifts. Random acts of kindness. Providing hugs, providing love, providing support, encouragement for others, for those in need. We may also receive abundance. We may also, because the cycle of giving and receiving, once we give, once we perform a random act of kindness, that may be some of the abundance that we receive in return. a random act of kindness in return from a completely different person. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. True manifesting is about receiving. So today, we're receiving blessings, we're receiving growth, we're receiving development. And our focus, our concentration is support, Venus, art, nature, harmony, love, comfort. That's our focus. That's what we focus. That's what we concentrate on today. Art, nature, harmony, comfort, and love. A random act of kindness, hugs, and then amazing blessings. Random acts of kindness, love, art, harmony, nature, comfort. Those are the things that open the doors for these great blessings to come in, folks. So this is today, and everything following is divinely orchestrated. I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. So our focus today, folks, is love, art, comfort, nature, support, encouragement, and harmony, and random acts of kindness. All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.